green background. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the first ever DFS Army staff/member League of Legends tournament. We're having a little fun. Saturday night. I got my man Advantage here. We're gonna spectate, watch the fights, watch the battle action, and see how long we can handle it. So, Advantage, talk to me. We've got our team selections already done.
Yep.
And are you seeing any interesting champion selections of note or any advantages here between these two crews? I know that Ash and Morgana as a support ADC crew, usually a pretty solid pairing. They're going to be facing who here?
That's an interesting call, actually. Ash and Morgana versus Senna, and I believe Yasuo would be my guess. It could be Yasuo support, and I really don't know 100% which one's going to be the carry because they could swap either one around, but that is a pretty interesting bottom lane. The Heimerdinger is a pretty interesting pick because
what lane is Heimerdinger going in, and what's his deal?
Heimerdinger he can play like any lane. He could play top lane, he could play bottom lane, he could play mid lane. So actually he could be bot lane as well. We really don't know until the game starts. But yeah, he's very versatile. That's all.
Nice. I'm guessing now I'm seeing a character here, Jaravan 4, that I've never I don't recall seeing before. Seth Crow playing him for team. I don't know, Team Cat and Poon. We got to come up with team names for these two teams. And it's a lot easier.
We could just call them Blue and Red if you don't want to get too creative.
All right, so we might have to do that. I need a team name.
That's up to them to decide if they wanted a team name. We could have called them by that, but they're slacking. They
really should have thought of a team name before we started this. That would have made it a lot easier. So on Team Poon here, I'm going to call them Team Poon.
Sure.
Because the captain is Captain Poon.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
All right. So on Team Poon here, I see Auburn fan 30 has picked Ari as his character. What's some of those strengths and weaknesses we're going to see with Ari here? Because I know Auburn fan, if he's not doing well in the beginning, the tilt will be extreme.
That is true. He does have that tendency to go off the rails a little bit, so maybe that's a strategy for Team Taco, because Ari is sort of like a mage assassin. You know, she jumps in, deals her damage, jumps out. It's not really a consistent damage sort of thing. So we'll have to be looking for him to be hitting his skill shots, hitting his charm especially, and if he can land those skill shots, she could be very effective in this game.
And if he doesn't land those, because again, Auburn's a little bit known to rage quit. What are the odds that you think that might happen in this type of a tournament with so much on the line?
Well, with the stakes as high as they are, Taco, on the other hand, I'm assuming will be playing mid lane against Auburn. So he pulled out his try-hard Malzahar pick, which is pretty boring. You know, just press a button and they die. So I don't think Auburn will be able to find too many kill opportunities unless there's a lot of assistance from Seth Crow on the Jarvan. So 1v1, I find it hard for Auburn.
You know, we did get a comment about the old desktop. You know, when you have a desktop looking like this, it triggers a lot of people. It is very
pretty
triggering.
messy.
Yeah, that is very bothersome. I was waiting for a comment on it, and we got one. So we are waiting.
I believe you can open up the. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. So, looking at these matchups here, so Ari's gonna be going up not against Taco, but against Ash. What?
It's not lined up properly.
Oh, they played some games, didn't they? They did a little switcheroonies.
Yeah, they didn't line up in like competitive order or anything like that. So that's why I said it's kind of hard to tell where people are going until it actually starts. But we'll see.
We're gonna have to wait and see. Now you're looking at some levels of these players right now, I assume. who are the players to keep an eye on from a level point of view? Who are some of the higher ranked guys that we really need to be following and paying close attention to here?
Well, just strictly based on ranked, like their solo queue rank. We have Taco Tuesday, who is silver 3, and we have Captain Poonwilder, who's silver 2. So those are the highest in the game, and they should be hopefully the main carriers for their team. I know Taco's playing support. Taco Tuesday is playing support.
Tuesday, yeah. Remember, there are 2 tacos here. There's Taco Tuesday and the regular Taco.
Yeah, that's a little confusing.
I'm not sure if they're both on the same team. It's going to get confusing.
Oh yeah, they are. That's what makes it even worse.
Tacos and Taco Tuesday. Like, which taco? The second one? The first one? I don't fucking know. Hold up. Where am I? Oh, I control the camera. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is all on you right here.
Oh, boy. This is a lot of work to be adding. All right. Hold up. And I literally cannot remove us from the... I was going to go full screen here. It looks like we're going partial screen, and there will be... we need to get you a camera. What the hell's going on with you, Ray? Come on.
I don't think I've ever had a webcam.
I will pay for your webcam. I want to donate it so you have one. All right. I don't know what's happening here. Let's take a look here. It looks like J. Crow and Taco Tuesday have nothing to do with the jungle, but they are guarding just in case the opposing jungler wants to come in and do a little bit of an incursion. And here we've got Captain Poon and Ben. And Seth, are any of these the jungler? Who is their jungler?
Jarvan is the jungler, so Seth Crow is on that side, and then on the other side, it would be Graves. It would be Chris.
Looks like Chris is not bothering to go after his jungle kill at all. He's just kind of hanging out, taking his time, doing his own thing there. That's a little bit of an interesting strategy. What do you think there about just kind of delaying that first kill for the jungler? How does that work normally?
Normally, that's not something you want to do. You don't want to be late to your camps, but maybe he loaded in a little late or something. His dog took his mouse or something like that. You never know. Anything could happen.
It's very possible that Chris forgot to buy his items based on the excitement from just this just very intense competition that we're looking at. And here we've got a little look at the bot lane here. And once again, Chris is...
he might be dead.
Looking a little bit of trouble over there. He might not want that smoke.
Oh, he's
Don't want that smoke, Chris. Get out of there. Get out of there, Chris. All right. Chris having a bit of a tough time down there in the jungle. Let's check out the bottom lane. What are we seeing here?
One thing just to help you with the spectating, if you press O, it'll bring up the scoreboard, and you should be able, you'll see everyone's items. You'll see their CS.
Oh, nice.
And you can drag the character portraits around to match the lanes if you wanted to. It's not necessary, but you can for clarity's sake.
How do I get rid of that? Okay. This is my first time spectating, man. I probably should have been you controlling the spectatorship. If I'm
possibly.
Yes, that probably wasn't our best decision here. But I mean, this thing's just jumping around. So it seems to just want to go where the action is. I am not doing any of this. It
has a directed camera feature. So if you just leave it on that, it'll usually focus.
All right. Well, it looks like in the bottom lane, Captain Poon having a little bit of trouble alongside Benjamin. Maybe not working so great together. Should have done a little bit more practicing together because that's the port and ADC combo.
Oh no, Captain Poon, when I was going down there.
Goodness.
Doesn't get the heal from his Senna support. I know you should be pinging that one if you're Captain Poonwilder. Your teammate could have helped you there, but chose not to.
That is the result of a lack of playing time together right there. That's just what happens, man. And it looks like Ben is now kind of hang back and allow his turret to get beaten up a little bit here. Not a good start for Team Poon.
Yeah, Yasuo is not the strongest into 2 range champions, especially early game. So it is hard for him to stay healthy in lane. But of course, that death probably could have been avoided. But first blood, nonetheless, for Team Taco.
Uh-oh. Wait, more action in the bottom lane happening here. Action everywhere. Oh, my goodness here. All right, let's go back to this bottom lane because there's a lot. All right. I think we're calming down here in the bottom lane. Looks like they're getting things under control a little bit.
Yasuo's still moving in pretty aggressively. Not much will happen. Auburn misses the charm. That's one thing I mentioned earlier. Got to hit those skill shots. Back to bottom lane.
Let's take a look at see what Chris is doing. Kind of running around a little aimlessly over here. But there we go, taking out that little rat.
He did almost die to the jungle camps. So what we call that is a slight miscalculation, but he seems to have recovered. Beating up the scuttle crab. As far as Seth Crow, I haven't seen him put too much early pressure. There is a gank coming top lane.
Here comes the gank in the top lane. Oh boy.
Dashing right into Heimerdinger. This is a little dangerous, but yep, it looks like they've backed off.
Sniper, not much help in that gank. Is that a wise strategy when the jungle comes into gank where you just kind of hang back and let him do his thing? No help at all?
He was a little bit out of position under the tower, but you got to focus those minions.
Would you suggest a little bit of better coordination on their Discord next time when the ganking is going to happen?
I would have to say yes. If you're in that position, you either call off the gank or you sacrifice your minions to help them. But in that case, it was neither, and the Heimerdinger got away scot-free.
So just from the opinion of a solid player, you're saying when it's better to miss out on killing a couple of these minions, getting that money, than it is to let your jungler attempt to gank solo and get himself killed, right?
Potentially. You have to think about it in a couple ways. It's like, I could get these minions and get myself gold, or I could potentially let my jungler die and then he hates me for the rest of the game, and then that's game over. You got to think about it that way too.
Not ideal to have your jungler hating on you. I know that from experience. Many a jungler hate on me for not noticing that they were ganking because I'm so busy getting that money. So I know all about that.
Yeah, you got to take into account your teammates' egos. You got to think about all that.
All right, so give me a breakdown. Let's hit that button. What did you say, G or B?
Oh.
Oh, let's hit the O button and see what's going on here. All right, so we've got we got Morgana with the kill so far, and that's just about it. So pretty much not a whole lot of excitement happening here as of yet. Looks like Captain Poon has kind of recovered from those early struggles.
Yep, he's farming very well. He's got good CS numbers. I don't know what just happened here. Everything froze.
Is it frozen for you too, or is this just?
It is. It is. Maybe they paused. I'm not sure.
I've never heard of a pause. Is that a thing?
You can pause in custom games, I think. So maybe they did. I can't say for sure. Or it's just lagging. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll take this opportunity, because this is really weird. This is really weird, to take a look around. So you've got Seth Crow. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Potentially not quite ready to go after that dragon, but just want to make sure that warding totem's not there anymore. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's no way he could have done dragon at that HP. Definitely would have died.
He looked a little bit hurt. He looked a little bit low. Captain Poon wants that win back, wants that kill back. You could tell he wants it bad. And Sniper is probably cursing right now at having to go up against Heimerdinger.
He's doing pretty good. He's only down 37 to 43, so 6 creeps compared to Heimerdinger, and compared to the matchup, it's very abusive. So I'd say that's pretty good.
If you could be a little birdie in their Discord right now, I guarantee you Sniper is cursing and just pissed off and yelling that Heimerdinger is the worst to go up against and all of that. Just a lot of whinging.
I would agree.
Going on.
People who bring ranged champions to top lane, that is weak. That's a weak mentality. I agree.
No, yeah, definitely. I find that whingers not a good thing. Not a good thing. You don't want to whinge. You just want to say, hey, deal with the situation that's presented and, and take it on, head on. All right, what's going on here? I'm seeing a little bit of warning. So what are you seeing here? Where should I be?
So Graves is looking for a gank bottom. It was warded out. Senna just ulted potentially to try to kill the Ashe, but the heal prevents any lethal damage. Pretty much just farming right now. As it looks like mid lane, it's a tough matchup for Auburn. He's down 20 CS to Taco, number 1. It's not going to get much easier either. He hasn't had much jungle help mid lane, so Malzahar's just at his turret the entire game, basically.
What is Malzahar doing? I haven't been following Malzahar much, but
Mm-hmm.
I do believe he might have a little more experience at the jungler position than Chris does. That may be a real advantage spot for Team Poon.
Yeah, apparently a lot of these players are playing like out of their roles, their main roles, because there were so many 80 carry and mid players. So not everyone will be playing their best role, but they got to make do.
Now, in the rules of this tournament, do you know if somebody could potentially you remember during actual League of Legends where people get butthurt because they get swapped out? We talked about that quite a bit.
Yeah.
How butthurt will somebody get if I know RK is waiting in the wings. He is a very experienced jungler. Is there a possibility that either Team Poon or Team Taco at some point risks alienating one of their teammates and pulling the old tag team? RK, step in. It's your turn.
They would have to weigh the pros and cons. RK would be thankful to be put in, but whoever they're taking out would also probably hate them. So you got to consider that.
We agree that there would be some extreme butthurt going on, unlike in the LCK where they all seem okay with it.
Yeah, this is not the Korean mentality here. This is America, baby. We got egos to protect. We got pride on the line. That's all I'm saying.
We're all about the freedom over here, man.
Yeah.
Totally different than that Korean mentality. It's all about the team over there. It's all about the collective.
That's true.
We're about the individual, and that's a little bit why maybe they play a little bit better than us. All right, here we go. We may be getting no
action. Sorry.
No action there. Dragon just sleeping right now. He's like, yo, seriously? Really?
But Yasuo is a very strong counter to Ashe and Morgana because you can wind wall both of their engage tools. So you can wind wall the Dark Binding, which is Morgana's Q, or you could wind wall Ashe's Enchanted Arrow. Past the early game, I think Yasuo has a big advantage, and it's kind of showing now.
Now, is Yasuo also kind of an assassin attacker where he really takes out these? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That's the combo.
No. Captain Poon got it back.
I'm not sure if Morgana had Black Shield. If Morgana Black Shields Yasuo's Tornado, he doesn't get the knockup.
Wait a second. This is a dangerous spot for Morgana here.
Oh, Jesus.
They're all right there.
They may choose to dive, but that would be risky as Graves is right there. We'll see about that if the camera goes back down there. It looks like they're aware.
I don't think Morgana knows where to go right now. She goes back. She goes far. Everywhere she goes is a little dangerous. She might want to just get the hell. Stop trying to attack Morgana Tuesday, man. Not good. Not good.
Yeah, like it's a tough lane once Yasuo gets a couple levels and gets some items because he can pretty much nullify everything. Oh, here we go. It's a nice binding. Graves should be able to kill. Nice.
He's gone. Chris with the kill.
That's a solid catch right there.
So Chris comes in, levels the score just when you thought momentum was going to Team Poon. Team Taco steps back in and maintains a 1-kill lead.
Yep. So Yasuo can block everything that Morgana and Ashe do, but since Senna was by herself there, makes sense that she can get one shot by Graves.
Very impressive. All right, let's see what's going on in this mid lane over here. You've got Taco just kind of farming away.
He's just playing Malzahar. He's not here to fight anybody. He's just here to push the wave, farm the minions, and then in team fights he'll click R on somebody and call it a job done.
Now, looking at the stats sheet down here,
yes.
What can you tell me in terms of who's doing well in this early game?
So one thing to note is, we got a big fight going on bot lane.
Captain Poon, another this is shocking.
Yasuo had a big edge in my eyes, but he did fluff that one a little bit. The wind wall missed some crucial abilities, and he got locked up.
Now, do we think that they're going to go for this dragon finally with Captain Poon out of commission for a minute?
It would be a good time if the jungler was there, if Chris was there, but since he was in base, by the time he gets there himself,
too late.
It should be too late, unless
looks like Captain Poon's on his way back already. Well, they're going to go for it.
They are going for it.
Here we go.
They got Taco's rotation from mid, and Ari's going the other way, so they should be free.
Yeah. Benjamin not gonna get involved with that smoke. Here comes Yasuo, but I think it's too little, too late.
Yeah, that one. It was a 4v3 at best, and it was a smart move to not go in there.
Really, really good start for Team Taco here with that first dragon and a 3-1 kill advantage.
It does favor them early game. I do think late game, it'll really just come down to the Yasuo. He's the main source of consistent DPS besides Heimerdinger.
If you were coaching Team Taco here, would
yes,
you have them sort of constantly focusing their firepower on Yasuo, just make sure that he doesn't level up too much?
It's hard to keep him down, I'd say, unless you're sending everyone down there, which could not be worth it at times. So I'd say in team fights, just let Malzahar, Taco, let him ultimate the Yasuo, and they'll focus him from there. It's going to be hard to fully kill him in lane.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Captain Poon again getting in this action. Getting in the smoke. What's he doing over here in the mid lane?
That is the thing with Yasuo. Looks like Ashe and Senna are having a fight.
Oh boy.
Senna's caught out. Does Ashe have a flash to follow?
Oh,
no.
Really, really, really close escape there. But Morgana stepping in Taco Tuesday.
He's dead.
That smoke, and it looks like he's going to get him. Oh, and Hammond almost came in to get himself killed, trying to help out his buddy. You don't want to do that.
No, wow. Just let him die in that situation. He misstepped a little bit, got caught by Morgana again.
I mean, this is borderline a disastrous start for Team Captain Poon.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday has been really making the moves on this Morgana, and as their highest ranked player, that's
we got some action here. We got some action here in the river. Tell me what's happening.
Malzahar too scared to press flash ultimate on Jarvan. Probably would have been a kill. Doesn't burn the flash, so instead they all walk away.
Well, a little bit of weak sauce going on right there, if you ask me.
I expect more from your dad's butt, aka Taco. So
this is a lot of action so far. What a start to this game for Team. Oh, here we go. Another battle here happening. Sniper. No.
Missed a couple abilities. It was a good effort. Morgana hits another binding onto Yasuo. That's crazy. That should never be happening this much, but it is. But
Yasuo trying to
tornado misses.
Make up for some of those struggles, but this is just what I call a tilt right here. Okay?
Oh no.
Warming in, tilting, trying to make up for those losses and just making it worse.
Okay? Yeah, that was a winnable fight, to be honest. He missed his tornado. A couple bad things, more fighting. Flash goes wide.
Oh my goodness. Another death coming here for Benjamin, and this is spiraling out of control. Team Taco just dominating.
The bot lane is really stepping up for them. They're hitting key skill shots. They're not getting wind walled. They're consistently making the picks happen.
I think we have to give some props to Sniper here for just holding his own in the top lane, kind of keeping Heimerdinger down a little bit. You know,
it looks like
kills, but he's holding his own up here. Isn't that a good strategy for that top laner? What do you say?
That's very good for Ornn. He's only down 2 CS in a ranged versus melee matchup, even though he's completely building, I'd say, the wrong items. He's building armor against Heimerdinger, but it doesn't seem to matter, as Heimer hasn't been able to kill him. So
what should he be building up there?
He should be building Abyssal Mask. It's a magic resist item that Ornn builds anyway, but you should be building it first against Heimerdinger. And maybe Merc Treads if you're even more scared of magic damage instead of Ninja Tabbies. But like I said, it doesn't seem to matter too much. Heimer hasn't actually managed to kill him. They're even in farm. So I'd say that's a win for Ornn.
Yeah, he seems to be hanging right in there, like I said. But it'd be I think it would behoove Team Taco to have a little more communication going in terms of that potential builds and counters. Help their own teammates out a little bit with that knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, most of these guys are pretty new, so I wouldn't expect too much, but I'm sure they're focusing on their own lane. A little miss of a combo there from Orin. Takes some punishment in return.
Now, what's going on here? They seem to be gathering up for some sort of a move.
Graves is caught here. He's done. Yeah,
Oh,
he's absolutely toast.
This might
Another
be
catch.
turnaround.
Okay.
Sniper,
Missed
get
it
out of there,
ultimately.
buddy. All right, looks like he's going to escape. That's smoke.
So the Graves was pincered on all sides there. He might have been able to go over the wall, but instead chose to die fighting. Overall gold lead is still 3,000 for Team Taco.
Oh boy! While Team Poon was distracted, Team Taco steals another dragon. What a disastrous attempt over here! They got one kill in. They may lower this turret, but at the expense of a dragon. Advantage, was it worth it?
One kill for one turret, or one kill for one dragon. I'd say the dragon is the victor there. So another smart move by Team Taco.
Team Taco just playing smart league right here.
They seem to be grouping mid, pushing mid while Orn defends top. I don't think he'll be able to hold it, but
the turret has gone down.
Should be just a 1-for-1 trade.
And a turret for the red team has been captured. So we've got a 1-to-1 turret ratio. Nobody messing in the bottom lane at all right now. They're all just going nuts. Here we go. This looks like some action is set to happen. Let's see how
this is a little ambitious here. Jarvan's completely
oh boy
out of position. Gets hit by multiple skill shots. That seems to be the name of the game so far.
Not good.
Team Poonwilder has just been getting caught out one by one instead of team fighting. Or
they may need to switch who the captain is on that team. Kind of let somebody else take the lead for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You're not impressed by this Yasuo performance?
I think there's a little. It's not so much the performance. I think the coaching needs a little bit of help on Team Captain Poon.
I see. Yeah, maybe he's got too much on his plate here, being the captain as well as just being a player. You never know.
Something's going on there. I think the dynamic needs an adjustment. No doubt about that. So this seems a little early for a Baron attack here. I don't think that's what's going on there.
No, it looks like
Sniper may not know that there's so many. Oh, well, we've got a team battle brewing.
this is shaping up to be a big fight here. Jarvan's out of position again completely. He's about to go down.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be. Oh, boy. This is just spiraling. What are you doing over there, J. Crow?
The one-man army gets taken out by the five-man army.
No. One of the Crow brothers down the drain right there. Just terrible positioning. Looks like Team Captain Poon is just regrouping a little bit. Just like they're just trying to catch their breath here for a second. Like, guys, take a minute.
At this point, what they need is just time. They got to get Yasuo more items. Jarvan needs to get tankier. If they keep running in and dying one by one, it's going to get out of hand real quick.
Now, if you were the coach of Team Taco right here, do you press the issue and say, you know what, we got them reeling, let's make a push? Or do you say, hey, we're doing well, let's keep on doing what we're doing, play it conservative, stay in your lane?
So I think they could try to push and go for Baron. They have good champions for it. Malzahar burns Baron very fast, but that's always risky. The smart move, continue playing your dragons, get the third one, work towards that win condition. You're pretty far ahead in almost every lane so far, so you could just win through dragons if you played smart.
Here we go. We have Sniper in the top lane taking advantage of what appears to be a sleeping Heimerdinger. He was just doing nothing. Basically gave up that turret for almost nothing. And we got a battle. Yasuo
just pulled off a really nice move there. He solo killed J Crow on the Ash, and then managed to get out and kill the second one as well.
Morgana
Like I said,
solo killed Yasuo there just with her freeze move or stun right under the turret. That was pretty extreme right there. And Captain Poon again, he just seems like he is going full tilt here. He's just diving into that turret, trying to get those kills back. And looks like Team Poon has it. All right, they've caught up a little bit with that kill before. They're 9-4 at this point. Is this over? Is there still a chance?
well, I thought it was looking pretty bad for them, but with Yasuo getting 2 big kills there, one was a shutdown. That's massive gold for him. If he can get a couple more items, I think he could carry this game. Could carry.
Now, what are we seeing in these builds now? Oh boy, here we go. They're pushing real far here.
Yeah, they did get the second tower unanswered for free. It looks like Team Poon was out of position still from the last engagement bottom lane, so they took that chance to take mid. Now the dragon's up. That's the big one. It looks like the red team is actually going towards it, while the blue team is top lane for no reason. They have 2 players top lane. There's no tower. There's nothing to take up there.
Why are they here? What are they doing?
They're walking aimlessly. Graves is caught out of position. This could be bad.
I mean, Taco's not known for just random wandering. Meanwhile, this dragon is about to go down, and
so that's
Poon is stepping up right here. I think they're coming back.
They definitely are. The 3K gold lead is now only 2. Yasuo has a second item finished. That's massive for him. They slowed the dragon win condition.
Let's take a look at what Yasuo's got built here. Looks like he's got his Vampire Scepter.
Yep.
He's got his Phantom Dancer and a Full Blast Infinity Edge. He's going to start looking pretty good.
Oh gosh.
We got a solo kill for Taco there.
So Auburn gives up the kill to the Morgana. And yeah, Yasuo's main items are either Static Shiv or Phantom Dancer, and then the Infinity Edge. Once he gets those 2 items, he's very strong. And he's up 70 CS on the Ashe now, and showed that he could solo kill her. So, like, he is the main thing. He can pull us off, I think. It's possible.
It's all about Captain Poon.
Yeah.
Captain Poon could still potentially redeem himself in this game.
He could.
Now, what do you surmise Auburn is doing in their Discord right now? Is he bitching, or is he encouraging the team, thinking, hey, we got this? Oh, boy.
Well, after this fight, he might be bitching.
On here?
So that was really nice by Team Blue there, Taco's team. They all collapsed at the same time, got their ultimates comboed together nicely. The red team, they had Heimerdinger on a flank. He came in late. Yasuo was out of position. Same with Jarvan.
Lead that might be 13-7 here for Team Taco. And they're just going to push this top lane, this bottom lane, it looks like.
Yep, they'll get this tower for free. They can't get the next one, so they'll probably back off. But after it looked like it was swinging back the other way, Team Taco was taking the lead again.
That's how League of Legends goes, man. Those momentum swings can be pretty intense, but it's hard to catch up once you're behind.
Yeah.
All right, now we got a little bit of action there. Let's see what we got going on here. Ari just hanging out doing nothing. No reason.
So there's gonna be a little lull in the action for the most part, unless someone gets caught out.
That was a good escape for Sniper. I think he was being seen right there.
He is level 15, so his Ornn items will be coming in soon. He should have one already for a teammate, but none of his teammates. Oh no, they have a couple upgradable items. He just hasn't upgraded them yet. And just as I say that, he was about to, but it looks like he canceled it.
Yeah,
but either way,
some action right here. Here we go. They're all converging from different angles.
This is a massive win for blue team. Yeah,
can't see anything. Oh, down goes. Oh, down goes.
Okay. That was Yasuo by himself, basically killing 2 players. The other 3 members of blue all ran away. leaving Yasuo to kill Sniper as the last option again.
A little comeback here with Captain Poon leading the charge for his team.
Yeah, you heard you talking some smack earlier. He stepped up his game. The captain leading the charge.
He didn't want any of that. He didn't want any of that bad rep coming out of his captain.
No, he's putting up a good performance.
Oh,
Wind wall to stun. Nice.
For Taco Tuesday to just take on Yasuo one-on-one like this.
This is not a good move. Yeah, he's gone.
Not a wise move right there, right?
Even if he had hit that binding that got wind walled, what are you going to do afterwards? You don't have ultimate. You don't have ignite. You can't kill him. It was an ill-advised move for sure.
Really poor strategy. Right now he's kicking himself because he knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up.
He just gave another 600 gold bounty over to Yasuo, so Yasuo just completed his third main item. At this point, he is massively massive.
Now, who else is who else? Oh yeah, you got that Bloodthirster. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Team Taco.
He's halfway to another item. He should be building Quicksilver Sash, to be honest, so that if Taco, your dad's butt, ults him, he can get out of it. But
that's right. We need to make clear who the Team Taco captain is. Your dad's butt, not mine.
Yeah.
You're not your dad's butt.
It's Taco Tuesday is the captain.
Taco Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Taco is your dad's butt, but I forget. I refuse to call him your dad's butt.
No, it's not a good name.
I don't know what about your dad's butt he's so interested in, to be quite honest. Why that is. We talk about these names.
You know, it's 2020. He's got his own preferences. He can do what he likes. Okay.
Why does he run in and just die like that? That was a
nice catch. J Crow is firing away, but he's flashing melee range into Yasuo.
Oh my goodness.
J Crow, Auburn gets solo killed up top. This Yasuo is going ham. He's by himself in this game. He's so fed at this point. Sniper's just running in, trying to find Heimerdinger. Not a chance.
This is a disaster for Team Taco. I mean, the lead they had was borderline insurmountable. And now all that momentum has shifted to Team Captain Poon.
Yeah, this game is basically turned on its head because of many mistakes made, just running in solo, giving Yasuo thousands of gold.
Was it
arrogant? Key abilities missing.
Can we call this arrogance? Hubris?
Potentially, they're overstepping their boundaries.
I think this is hubris, where they thought we don't even need to fuck around here. We don't care. We're not going to pay attention to objectives. Well, we're killing these guys. And they were making jokes about Captain Poon earlier in the Discord. I didn't want to say anything. I've got a line on it, and now they're feeling my shit. They're eating their words.
He's got Guardian Angel now. That's 4 main items. So even if he dies, he will revive. It's going to be hard at this point to kill that man.
Can we agree that Yasuo at this point is unstoppable?
Pretty much. Like I said, the one thing he has not done is build a Quicksilver Sash against the Malzahar. So in theory, if Malzahar just presses R on Yasuo and the rest of the team jumps him, they could kill him.
Here we go. We got another little battle going here. Captain Poon got frozen, but I think wisely Morgana backed off over there.
Yep, nice little chunk of damage, but he'll be able to heal that up off some minions if he gets a chance. It's all up to Yasuo's use of his wind wall. If he gets hit by a binding and ash arrow, then he'll probably die. But
is this one last opportunity right here for Team Taco Tuesday to sort of gang up and win one of these team battles and turn momentum back to their side?
Now, they still are ahead in gold value. It's just one player that's basically winning them the game. If they can kill...
Yeah. Let's see what happens. He's going up against the twosome. Let's see if he can take them both. Oh, he's got him.
The rest of the team, Senna just out of her mind, flashes in, gets domed.
Yeah, that was just bad play. I mean, some of these mistakes are really going to potentially... Oh, here we go. Auburn. Just going to run in solo and...
almost dies.
Very lucky that Team Poon Team Taco just let him free there. I think that was a bit of mercy.
Yeah, Heimerdinger was pushing top this whole time, so it wasn't ever really a full team fight. So I'm surprised that they only lost 2 members in return for 1, which is not bad.
So we are now. Let's reassess here. Everybody's kind of reassessing here. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. We've got a 20-16 lead for Team Taco Tuesday. Captain Poon coming on strong with Yasuo, borderline unkillable. What are you seeing here in terms of some of these levels? I'm seeing some real discrepancies between some of these player levels here. Where can I see some of that, and what am I looking for?
So one thing to note is Malzahar, your dad's butt, is 2 levels ahead of Auburn on the Ari. A lot of this is due to the CS discrepancies. Malzahar is almost 100 up on the Ari, so that's where that comes from. Captain Poonwilder is 2 levels up on his counterpart, the Ashe. Even though Ashe has 10 kills, she's down over 100 CS, 120, and that makes it for a lot of gold, a lot of experience. So even though it's 17 now, so 17-14, even though Yasuo is 3 levels ahead. Oh god, what is that?
What was that? I don't even know how the hell he channeled out of there. Like,
so he just teleported out. That was kind of interesting. The only way you can stop that is with a stun, or any type of CC. But since hard CC, since Heimerdinger threw his grenade first, Taco was able to teleport out of there with no threat, as long as he survived the damage, which he did.
Now, it looks like the weak links on these two teams at this moment, I'm seeing Chris, CLN, at only level 13 here, and Benjamin at level 13. Is that going to be problematic for both of those guys in team fights?
Yeah, so the Graves being behind is actually quite important, because when you're picking Graves, you're looking to be farming more than the enemy jungler. You're looking to be ahead in levels, because what do you offer a team as Graves? Nothing besides pure damage. And if you're behind like this, you don't offer anything. So that's the main thing. And it matters less on support for Benjamin. He can still be useful as a shield and heal bot. He won't be doing as much damage as if he was ahead, but besides that, he still provides utility. Looks like they're trying to catch someone out here, which is interesting.
They're hoping Kree will kind of run their way. Seth Kree.
So they get the ward down. They spot them out. Nothing doing. The next big fight will be at this dragon. Yeah, whoever gets dragon will get Baron. And that'll lead to inhibs most likely. So this is a really important fight. We keep an eye on Yasuo. Keep an eye on Malzahar. Heimerdinger's dead before the fight even starts.
Wow.
And Jarvan's still trying to go in, which is crazy. Okay.
Tuesday here.
So they're just posturing. It's 5v4. Should be blue team's dragon. Nice little charm by Auburn.
He's not even paying attention to the other team. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to take the dragon out solo.
They're all so scared of Yasuo, which makes sense, but they should know that it's 5v4.
Now,
and they got some low health bars.
The dragon here during a team fight?
Auburn gets smoked, and looks like blue team wins. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice work. Somehow they were able to take the dragon without actually winning or participating in the team fight, which was kind of crazy.
So they were down a member at the very start. Heimerdinger got caught out. Then they're just leashing the dragon, keeping their distance from Yasuo, which is smart. He is pretty much the only threat on the other team. Then they caught out Auburn at the end too. Clean dragon fight, relatively speaking.
Well done for team Taco Tuesday, and it looks like they're kind of regained a little bit of that momentum that they had lost earlier. Although I do see Sniper just kind of running around aimlessly at this point, and I'm not sure that's going to help anyone. So, what's the next objective for both of these teams? What are some of these next moves that they should be trying to look for right now?
So the main thing for blue team, for Team Taco, is that they're at 3 dragons. The next dragon is the Infernal Soul, which is a very strong buff. So both teams will want to be focusing next dragon. Jarvan misses combo here. So Sniper just...
We have got a team fight brewing.
Oh, Jesus. Yasuo hits a big ultimate. He's getting ulted by Malzahar, which is why he should have a QSS, by the way. And now he's going to die. Blue team should be able to win this team fight at this point. Oh, guess not.
Blue team really, really
yeah,
did
we're
well
good.
having all of those Guardian Angels helping them out early in that fight.
Yeah, that was really good. Yasuo did get a nice ultimate, one-shot the Graves, but like we mentioned, Graves is really not that useful at this point in the game. He offers no damage or utility, but they did kill him. Ashe was put into GA, survived longer than she should have because of it, so that's good. And once they kill Yasuo, the fight's over. They don't have any real damage besides that. Jarvan is
They know
just...
this. Do you think they're aware?
They should. I really hope they know that Yasuo doesn't have a QSS and is the sole source of carry potential, really.
There we go.
Jarvan just missed almost every ability he had, and then when in any way gets killed. That's a sad sight to see if you're Seth Crow. It's just that was a very messy fight, but no one killed Ornn either.
We might suggest to Chris for the second round to choose a different jungler.
Potentially. I don't know what he's comfortable on. Maybe Graves is his best champion. We don't know, but they may need to switch something up after this one.
We got another little something brewing here over in the top lane. Now, is Team Taco getting ready to go after this Baron, or they're just kind of running around aimlessly?
They're running around aimlessly. I'm sure they don't want to take Baron while everyone is alive on the red team. So they're running around, pushing waves in. Red team's a little out of position here.
It looks like they tricked red team into thinking they were going after Baron.
And they get a free inhibitor tower off of this, and maybe inhibitor as well.
You know, what I thought was just aimless running around turned out to be a genius flank move right there.
If anything, red team was the one aimlessly walking around. They got caught with their pants down, lost a big part of their base for free. So that's good by Team Taco.
Looks like Heimerdinger's trying to sneak his way into a top lane turret. He's waiting.
Yeah, morgana
and he's just kind of doing a little sneaky. He's hoping no one's paying attention to him. But it looks like Morgana noticed, and maybe Senna or Ashe here noticed, and looks like Heimerdinger might get thwarted here real quick.
If he stays there for another few seconds, he'll die. But it looks like he's playing relatively cautious. Nice charm by Auburn. Really nice charm. Gets the Malzahar kill.
Wait, I missed that kill. Where are we? Oh, here we go.
They killed Taco mid lane. Now Heimer's going down top lane. Maybe he trades one, though. That's a really 1v2. Nice 1v2.
Oh, Yasuo bringing that smoke. You don't want
now Yasuo is just going to kill Ornn, unfortunately.
Sniper at all. No, he went down. And again, Team Poon.
This should be Baron. Like, they should be going for Baron or Dragon. Dragon first and then Baron, I'd
Looks
say.
like they're going for it. Here we go. Get that Dragon, too. Send somebody over for the Dragon, guys.
If blue team was paying attention, they'd know red team is doing Baron. And so they should send Ashe to Dragon. She can kill Dragon real quick. And they'd have Soul, but since they're trying to contest Baron, that's not going to happen.
Bad move. Trying to contest the Baron right there.
Then they'll get Dragon afterwards for free as well.
Now, people watching may wonder why they're not pulling this off, but they didn't have vision over on that Baron, so that might have been why they didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, like they might not have known, but they would have a good idea that they're getting it. Now Yasuo's out of position again. Oh, he gets ulted. Oh. He's gone.
And here comes the Dragon.
So they get the Dragon anyway because the red team didn't bother going for it, even though they're on Soul Point, and now red team has Infernal Soul.
Big mistake for Team Poon right there.
Aggressive TP coming in by Ornn.
Right now at a critical time for 40 seconds. That is a complete disaster for the comeback. I think, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. When you're trying to make a comeback, you know, you're down 29-21. Mm-hmm. How many mistakes can you afford? You know what I mean? Like, you got to play some flawless league, no?
Well, that depends on your opponent. You know, both teams have made quite a lot of mistakes, but in the end, it's still an even game, so anybody can win. At this point, they shouldn't get too much off that Yasuo kill, besides the Dragon, obviously, but because they have Baron to stall the push. So it's not too bad for red team. but now they are at a permanent disadvantage to that Dragon Soul buff. One that could have been easily avoided, I should say. So it's a close game.
Really good stuff here. All right, so let's reassess and figure out where we're at right now as we have. Nope, I thought we'd get a little lull in the action, but it does not look like that's gonna happen here.
So Jarvan flashes from nothing. That's good. Morgana could have ulted him and killed him most likely, but she chose not to. Spared his life. Jarvan flashes for no reason. So in the end, it's a 0 for 0.
Now, when she spared his life, Morgana, was that because Morgana what the fuck she's doing, or because of some sort of weird type of compassion?
I feel like maybe these two guys have some sort of knowledge with each other that's like, oh, if I kill you here, the game ends. So
they want to keep it going.
They want to keep it going. Who knows?
Look what's going on as Team Poon is pushing the bottom lane. Look who's up in the top lane doing some damage uncontested. That's Team Taco Tuesday out of nowhere.
I don't know what these guys are doing. They're trying to base race a 4v3, or a 4v4 base race, even though their base is already basically dead. Forcing a last minute engage. Here we go.
Oh, well, this is all the action. Okay, so let's see. Auburn fan, he's tilted. Benjamin on.
Yasuo's not there. That's game over.
Captain Poon being completely distracted by Morgana just one-on-one. That's a disaster for his team. And it looks like we are going to see the end game happening as we speak. It is all over.
Kind of fitting that such a close game would just come down to some weird random base race that they throw in there, but
poor decision making right there.
Not the best move from red team there.
Now, I learned something on this game. And what I learned is it's probably better if you're controlling the actual screen feed so that I can actually control the stream. Now, this is new for me because I'm not able to click on shit. I wanted to go full screen at full time. I couldn't control anything because I'm stuck in this screen. My mouse won't leave my screen. So I think for game 2, we'll switch that up. But meanwhile, let's take a look at the stats here. Let's take a look at the stats. What can you tell me about this game? Who did well? Who did poorly? I mean, Seth Crew, 1-9. J Crow, 11-5. Like, these guys are from the same DNA.
They may be the same DNA, but there was definitely a superior Crow brother at that game, and that was J Crow for sure.
The J Crow. The superior Crow brother
for game 1
in this one. But listen, that's just game 1. We still got Taco's now tilted by my desktop as well. By the way, I told you this is a very tilting thing for people to see. All right, so Captain Poon, tough game for Team Poon. Team Taco Tuesday with the big win. First, let's take a look at the advanced details. What can you tell me from here?
So one thing, if you just hit graphs on the top tab, you can see who did the most damage in the game.
Graphs.
The second one there, perfect. So those are the damage levels. The support, Morgana, did the 3rd most damage in the entire game. So that's pretty good. That's very high. As we mentioned there, both the junglers weren't very useful. Graves and Jarvan did not put much damage out. Not much to say there. The usual suspect, Yasuo, carrying the red team, but
and can we say that if this was DFS scoring, even in a loss, Yasuo would have put up a pretty good score?
Oh yeah, he had a great game by that standard.
Yeah, I only care about fantasy scores. I don't care about wins or losses. You know how I roll.
That's the way to look at it.
All right, let's take a look at round 2 now. While we do this. Game lobby full. I can't even get in to spectate here, apparently.
Someone has to go to spectate. Hold on. Let me type.
Now, here's what I would like to try to do for this next game.
Yeah.
Number 1, I'm wondering if Team Taco Tuesday is going to call in the backup in RK.
Well, it looks like he's in the lobby already. So
There it is. It looks like, oh my goodness, the butt hurt is about to be. If this
Okay.
happened, somebody's never going to live this down.
You should be able to join now, by the way.
Wait,
yeah, there you go.
All right, here we go. So, wait a minute. Let's see what's going on here in the lobby. Hold on. Did you say RK is here?
He's in the lobby.
Benjamin? Who? Wait. And Chris?
So the two people who aren't in the lobby right now are your dad's butt, Taco, and Auburn.
Now, do you think Auburn's gone because he mass tilted and just shut off his server and just fuck this, I'm not playing anymore?
No, that's very possible. I know he has that tendency, but I won't say anything until it's confirmed.
I'm not listening in on their Discord. I should. You know what? Wouldn't it be interesting if I had some way of putting like the two Discords in our ear so we can like almost listen in and share what's going on? That would be pretty cool. You know what?
That would get pretty hectic, I will say, especially if you're listening to both teams.
Well, no, I can't listen to both. I think you'd have to listen to one team.
Yeah.
And I can listen to the other team. And that would make for a really interesting information that we can relay. You know what? We got to try doing that. All right. I'm plugging in, dude. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to... Kevin, click spectate. All right. So here are the changes for the rest of this stream. Number one, I would like you to do the screen share, not me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have this screen, if you could click on share screen, and I'll put that up instead of my screen. That way I can control the stream a little bit better. Sorry for those 6 of you who are watching this. All of you are also playing in this game, but I just want to try to figure out the best way to do this. Number 2, I think each one of us should listen into one of the team's Discords, and we could really relay what's going on in the background. I think that would be pretty funny and just hilarious, actually. So there we go. I'm going to put your screen on. That way I can watch that screen, and then I don't need to watch on the client, and then I can actually control what's happening here. So let me do that. And the other thing is, let's see if we can jump in these Discords. I'm going to have to do that with my phone because there's no other way. Now this is part 2. So tell me what's happening right now as I try to get this set up.
Well, it looks like Auburn has officially left the game, it seems like. RK was his
Can we agree that was a tilt leave? I'd like to interview some of the players. I need to know.
If you call up Auburn, I'm sure you could get his personal opinion on it, but I'm not sure he's ready for that right now.
I think this has to have been a tilt. It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. Oh my God. That's awesome. All right, hold on a second. Let's figure this out. I probably need my Bluetooth. All right.
I'm going to stop my screen for 1 sec. Hold on.
I'm going to stop my cam here for a minute as well. I'm going to go get me some Bluetooth headphones, and we're going to listen in to the teams for this next game so we can get an idea of what's going on in the background. Oh, Auburn is sending me a message. Oh, it wasn't a tilt leave. Okay. Auburn is telling me that it wasn't a tilt. His family's in town, and he's only able to visiting with them for a game. So I'm not sure what that all means, but apparently family reasons came over, and so he could not continue. It was not a tilt leave.
All right, that's good. That means his mentality is solid. I love that.
It's not as fun, though. It would have been more fun if it was a tilt leave.
If he's smashing his keyboard, throwing his mic across the room.
He didn't do badly enough where I was really expecting that to happen, but I was kind of hoping that it had happened. Now, how do I figure out how to get this? Are you able to get one of these Discords on one of your ears through your phone?
I should be able to have it on my computer. Let me join their thing real quick. Let me test it out.
Yeah, and give me a second. I'm going to shut the camera down. So, guys, 5-minute break here. I'm going to try to get set up for round 2. Actually, should we end this and start a new broadcast for game 2?
Sure.
All right, let's do that. All right, we'll be back with a new broadcast, game 2. There we go. 5 minutes.
Alrighty.
Okay.